everybody who's taken Boston. Game 2 has been a little bit of a problem for them this postseason. They've lost both that they've played in thus far, behind historical shooting nights of different versions from their former opposition. But since teams started playing home playoff games after the bubble in 2020, Boston has 15 home losses. That is the most in the NBA. So, Chris, what's a tougher spot? Getting over being the Indiana Pacers, who really gave up that last game. They had it in their grasp and they let it go. Or being the Boston Celtics, who are trying to defend that. It's
tough on both, because Indiana's knowing they let one get away. But Boston over here is like, we won one at home. We got to win this other one. We gotta go there up 2-0. It's tough, but it's a lot of pressure on both teams. But obviously, Indiana feels like they're playing with house money. Steve Kerr, what was that saying that he had about the team that was punched? And
He has a lot of sayings. The fact that I think Boston, the Pacers have given them a reason to be afraid, like an appropriate fear is what Steve would say. And now they can't walk into it and say, well, I didn't know the Pacers were going to play us. They know now what they're dealing with. See what they do tonight.
Well, listen, here's what I think. I think that when you look at the Boston Celtics, they're 0-2 in Game 2 in these postseasons. In this postseason, getting outscored by 34 points, respectively, giving up about 114 points on 52% shooting and 51% shooting from three-point range. This is what they do in Game 2s. So you know that, and both Game 2s have been on your floor. Handle your business this time around. 3 strikes, yeah.
You know what's interesting is hearing those type stats, right? Because playing in the league for a while, sometimes we feel like there's too many stats. I wonder if there's anybody with the Celtics telling them, like, hey, you know y'all done lost 2 Game 2s, right? Like, I want.
Now, there's so many directives
what would you
of
think if
analytics.
somebody said that to you?
Get out my face. What are you talking about?
It was usually somebody like one or two of us.
That's all that matters.
What I would say is this. To lose Game 2 in both playoff series on your home turf is something you pay attention to.
It's not going to happen in game. It's not going to happen in the third.
That's why I don't think it's going to happen again. But I'm saying it's all right.
If the Celtics lose tonight, the first thing we talked about is, should you be concerned? Yes, I'm concerned if they lose this game tonight. You know, because they have every reason to take this Pacers team very, very seriously now. So they can't let their eye off the prize.
I'm rooting for a long series. So I'm rooting for the Pacers tonight. Let me be open about that. I'm rooting for the Pacers to win tonight, to draw this thing out, inject some drama, give us what we want as fans of this, which is a long, competitive, dramatic series. But
you've been my partner for years.
This ain't that night.
Yeah.
The Celtics are going to wind up raining threes tonight. It would surprise me if this is not a 20-point game.
You've been my partner for years at this network. You ain't never heard me say what I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
I ain't rooting for no damn long series. I need some time off.
No.
Maybe the Celtics are
It's going to be a long series, but I ain't rooting for it.
The energy, isn't that what Jalen Brown said? The energy shift? Because look what they're doing in their pregame. Look who's warming up with them out in Boston.
Deuce.
There you go.
Getting on the court. And it's not just with Dad. Oh, no. He's assisting the entire team. I feel like that would...
Think about him. I think about Steph Curry when Del Curry was playing.
Yes.
I think that
put pressure on Deuce already.
Man right there. We gonna see him doing some special things.
Let's leave the kid alone. Let him run around.
I'm not bothering him. I'm just saying.
Let him run around.
Trying to get the man an NIL deal already.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of when you have your kids out there before the game, sort of trying to capture that spirit a little bit as well. Do anything you can to relax.
Nothing like it. You treat the postseason like the regular season. You know what I mean? And JT will be ready to play, but also there's a dad component too. He's going to lock in. Everybody has whatever they need to do to get ready for the game. That's something that I learned traveling from different teams, is that I'm usually very locked in, like when it's game time, let's get it. But you learn that whatever get him ready, I don't care what you got to do.
Exactly.
Just make sure you're ready.
One thing you want to see from JT tonight is what, Stephen A? The thing that out the gate lets you know he's ready to play.
Aggression.
Okay.
Aggression. It's my team. I'm taking us where we need to go. Obviously, it's a collective effort, but he needs to have that attitude.
I think the Celtics defense needs to show up. The Pacers have scored 120 points in 8 games in the postseason. Their offense is fantastic. The Celtics did not stop the Pacers. The Pacers at the very end made some mistakes.
Well, they can't get caught up in the Pacers'
didn't stop them. Right.
Don't get caught up in that.
Well, Boston's goal is to keep their hands on the Pacers. The Pacers ain't trying to let that happen.